Yeah.
But with that said, did Kel disappear?
Give him a minute.
He probably did. But nah, you want to talk about wrestling?
Yeah, I can go. I can go to that in a minute.
But
So, but yeah. So,
I wanted to talk about Vince last
Vince.
podcast, but fucking since we didn't, so I forgot that we do this shit every 2 weeks.
Yeah. So Vince, Vince, Vince. Vince is still currently gonna run the company till the day he die.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he
So,
just gives it to Hunter, as I've been saying for decades. Just
so as
give
far
it
as I
to
know,
Hunter.
supposedly everybody's saying supposedly the dude did that he kicked Hunter out of creative. Bad move, if that's the case. But I don't see that being the case. Um, so the new World Heavyweight Championship is gonna be the new World Heavyweight Championship right now tournament. It ended with Seth Rollins and AJ Styles, who will battle, who will wrestle for the belt at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. Um, and then they have AEW still doing some more stuff with CM Punk. CM Punk and Elite not getting along. Um, so Don Callis betrayed Kenny Omega, and this is all AEW stuff. Um, and Randy Orton may not be coming back to wrestling for a while. He is still hurt. Um, Major back injury apparently. But his father Bob Orton said, he's doing well. So whenever he's ready to come back, he'll be ready to come back, hopefully. But his doctor said they don't want him back in the ring. So, um, probably, wish Randy a speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? They did Big E. After WrestleMania, we got no returns. Um, Shinsuke came back, AJ Styles came back, but other than that, no really major stuff going on. But the draft, they had the draft for WWE for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Roman Reigns is staying on SmackDown, of course.
Cool, cool,
All the
cool.
bloodline is staying on SmackDown. Um, Cody Rhodes is still on Raw. Um, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are still on Raw. The Judgment Day got moved over to SmackDown. Edge is on SmackDown, and LWO is on SmackDown. So Raw picked up, of course. I think Raw got Charlotte Flair still.
Charlotte Flair, Ric Flair's
Um,
granddaughter?
oh, you mean Ric Flair's daughter?
I thought that was his granddaughter.
No, that's his actual daughter.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, everyone thought Rick was lying when he said he was out there popping out babies.
No, I believe him. He probably have a few kids. Probably some on a
Man, Rick had
Whitlock.
a couple kids. Hmm. But yeah, but they called up NXT called up like um Braun Breaker. Well, he's a Steiner. You know, Rick Steiner, is his father and stuff. So, and Scott Steiner's uncle and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? The Steiner brothers, he's following in their footsteps. But he hasn't got called up to the main roster. He's still in NXT. Carmelo Hayes, that is who I want to see called up to the main roster. Wes Lee, another one. I think when they get called up, they're gonna be something special because we don't really have that many African Americans in WWE, right? Well, we do. We got Bobby Lashley. We got Cedric Alexander. We got Almost. We got MVP. You know, Shelton Benjamin, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but good reputation. The bloodline, they're part black. So it even though they're Samoan, right? So, but good reputation. So, um, but yeah, Vince was hit with another lawsuit just recently. Somebody accused him of something else, and Vince cannot stay out of the media, which is bad for a merger. You're merging with UFC Endeavor. Are I wonder how much shit they're gonna keep letting. Like, all right, Vince, you gotta go.
No,
Because people, because shit just keep coming back.
After Vince was like, I can't get sued for this shit. Let's go. Then you hear his theme song playing in the background. Wait, it's that funny ass walk.
Mm-mm.
No
But
chance.
Welcome back, Alec Horn.
right, yep. But
God.
yeah, but the more AEW news, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega contracts are coming up next year, and they're maybe thinking about going to WWE, or Kenny may think about hanging them up. Because Kenny Omega said he beat his body up, and it's tiring.
Wait, who?
Kenny Omega.
Oh, that makes sense though. I don't blame him.
Well, you gotta look at the matches he had. Kenny Omega had some really good matches.
He has.
So it just depends. The Young Bucks talking about going to WWE. Um, Kenny Omega talking about going to WWE too. But the reason why they're going to WWE, the workload, you may work 5 days, what's it called, but you don't work those type of matches. You don't work them barbed wire matches. You don't work them hardcore matches anymore. You don't do, you may do a cage match here and there. You may do, you may go through you may do, table matches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're not really going with your, not doing what they were doing in like AEW, right? Um, but remember, they got Kenny's whole run as AEW champion. You remember he was hurt. He said he had really bad vertigo. He was wrestling with vertigo. It was like really bad. He had torn, torn arm, muscles, tendons and stuff in his arms and stuff. But Kenny was hurt, torn a knee injury. So Kenny was really banged up.
That's true.
So once he dropped about the Hangman, he was really, Kenny Omega said, "I'm taking the time off." You know, um, so, but Jeff Hardy's back in wrestling.
Oh, come
Um,
on, bro.
yeah,
Why
but
though?
Matt saying he's a lot more healthier, and Jeff really, they're making him go to rehab and stuff like counseling sessions, and it's mandatory in his contract. It's mandatory,
So why did he have to
and
go to rehab the first time? Was it hardcore drugs or was it
because
something else?
it's alcohol,
Oh yeah.
alcohol. But that's what it is. It's always been alcohol with Jeff, and but the reason why he do it, it helps with the pain. Jeff had no other outlet. And like if Jeff changed his style more to Matt Hardy's, he wouldn't have so much pain. But the fans, keep bucking Jeff's head up, and Jeff keeps that high octane style because he's Jeff Hardy, and that's what he was known for. But at this point, like his Willow persona felt um more like the broken Matt Hardy persona. It didn't do all the high flying moves. It changed it up. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't taking as many risks. You know,
Yeah.
True.
at this age, Jeff doesn't need to take that many risks no more. What's the point? You don't have you prove what you prove. You went out there and you proved what you wanted to prove. You did what you wanted to do. You won the greatest tag team to the world. Nobody's gonna take that from you. You won championship gold all over the world. What more do you need? What more do you and Matt have to prove? Nothing, in my opinion. You won a World Heavyweight Championship in WWE. You won a WWE title in WWE and Continental United States. You even when the cruiserweight belt was the thing. Him and Jeff, him and Matt won. They both won the belt. You know, um, it's no need for him to prove what he already proves for himself. Booker T said it best. He has a Hall of Fame career. They both do. You know, they changed what tag team wrestling was. They brought the ladders out for the first time in a tag team match, and nobody and the shit that they did off the ladders. Him, Edge, and Chris. You know, Jeff, Matt, Edge, and Christian, and the Dudleys when they did the triangle ladder match. What more do you need to prove? You've done
But
things
like,
that
what else
other
is
people
going
haven't done.
on? What else is going on in wrestling right now, though?
Besides that, the AEW, the Four Pillars, they got their match coming up. Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, MJF, and Sammy Guevara for the AEW Championship, for All In. So they got, and then they doing their Forbidden Door pay per view with New Japan and Sasha Banks. Well, Mercedes Moné now supposedly supposed to be there. They may also get Naomi there as well, or Trinity Fado now. So a couple of other things to look forward to. But All In, it's gonna be in London in Wembley Stadium. They sell, hopefully they sell it out. And then the following after that pay per view, they got another one. They have All Out right after. So the week after, so it's gonna be crazy. But my thing is this: if you're gonna do a pay per view like that, make it how All In show different stars from different companies, right? And have your storylines go in All Out, because that
Mm.
All Out is their main pay per view for the month of September. That is your, All In is just the showcase basically, right? That's fine. All Out should be where your storylines ran. Um, but some contracts in WWE should be coming up, being under review. I don't have the exact dates and numbers yet for what contracts are about to expire. Apparently, Drew McIntyre contract is about to expire, and everybody's hoping he show up in All In London for AEW. So that's that, and then of course WWE have like I said, the Saudi Arabia pay per view coming up next week, and then after that, it should be Money in the Bank, and then I want to say SummerSlam, how that's gonna go. So just depends. I think Cody will beat, because the matches for Saudi Arabia right now is Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar,
Brock Lesnar
Sami
still going at
Zayn.
it?
Yeah, Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn. Well, Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar, and then they have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus Sokoa and Roman Reigns for the undisputed tag titles. So, um, let me see. I'll bring up all those to make sure. 'Cause- okay,
3 hours. All right, we're on the 4 hour mark.
so the matches so far is AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus the Bloodline. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa for the tag titles. And Gunther versus Mustafa Ali for the Intercontinental Championship. So that's the 4 matches they have right now. They don't have anything but the United States Championship yet. But every champion at night championship is supposed to be held at night. Every championship that night is supposed to go up.
Oh,
So,
that's what the screenshot is. Hold on, I gotta get that screenshot real quick.
yeah. So, and let me make sure that's it for the wrestling stuff because I think that's everything right now.
Imagine